Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix. And of course, welcome back to Factory Fun, the series in which you tell me which robots to try out from the community factory, and I do so, giving my honest first impressions of the bot, and of course, rating it out of 5 in both style and combat. In today's episode, we have Not a Tank Mark II. Very quick, very sturdy. Treat it like a tank, but always remember you can go twice as fast if you need to escape or quickly run to get that last tower. Has T8 guns and can fit T10 and Mega. Of course, referring now to the highest ranking of gun rather than, of course, T10, which sadly no longer exists in that terminology. Same weapon, different names. I don't even know what the maximum strength laser is even called anymore, honestly. It's just the biggest one. So, first impressions just looking at the thing is it actually looks really cool. I love this aesthetic of having the main body kind of almost floating in the middle, all kind of attached via the struts to the side sections and the back sections. It does have a rudder, it has thrusters. I'm not quite sure if it has more than 2 hidden away, but it definitely has the 2 on the back. It has 2 medic guns, 1 on either side, and I can imagine, yes, this is going to be very quick. I can only imagine myself being quite aggressive with this bot, trying to stick with the team as much as possible, but with this much speed and with the close range weaponry, probably rushing ahead to kill as many things as possible is likely what I'll be doing. And with the Mega Laser, you could clearly fit it here where the white blocks are, if that's what you desire. So let's purchase it quickly with Galaxy Cash. Before we actually get into a match though, we're going to just check if we can have the largest weapons attached to this bot without having to change anything around, as soon as the server eventually accepts me purchasing it. There we are. Put this in the middle. And what we are looking for is the laser disintegrator, that's what it's called, okay. And yep, it can fit just fine by the looks of things. Put in the last one just to make sure, and then we use the medic weaponry, which is here. Now, does it actually have enough P-flops to straight away put in a Mega Laser? Oops. Oh, you can't have the Mega Laser, however, with those lasers where they are, so that would be a little bit of a change, but not much. Certainly nothing to be concerned about. There we are, we now have it with the Mega Laser, and I'm sure we could fit these elsewhere if we did a bit of tweaking with the bot, or perhaps just stuck with 2 regular lasers. It's all up to personal preference. Either way, let's put the lasers we got originally back in, which are the vaporizers, which are indeed the T8 if you were still using the tier system. And one went there. Was it there? I'll have a quick look at the footage just to make sure I've put them all in the correct place, and then we'll get straight into a team deathmatch to see just how this thing actually handles. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the controls work, using the cruisers, the rudders, and the thrusters. I tend to have a lot of fun when it's a very fast bot like this, so be right back in the first battle. And so begins the first battle. So instantly, yes, we are certainly pretty darn quick. Turning, however, doesn't quite feel as I would expect, particularly with the rudder on the back. It's a little bit drifty and actually not very sharp in the slightest, so let's see if that changes at all as we go with different speeds as the battle actually continues. Well, I still can't hit things with lasers, so that's pretty good. Guns aren't clipping, so that's lovely as well, and we get our first kill of the day. Be careful, no need to rush out there. Let our friend tank the damage, I'm very sorry, sir. And then heal him up because we're actually a nice guy deep down. You live once more, sir. Oh, incoming enemy. Oh, however, our good friend there is a flak, so that's going to hurt a lot. I really love lasers at the moment. Even though I'm terrible at them, that doesn't mean I can't appreciate them. I like the fact you have to lead them. I like the fact over long range it's a little bit more skill-based than it used to. I also like the fact their damage got buffed, so it feels a little bit more like there's an actual impact when you hit something. rather than just being like floaty damage. Now, if I come around this corner, we're going to die horribly. Oh, hello. You, on the other hand, probably shouldn't have done that. Bleeding a little bit. There we are, flack in the face, finishing him off. And let's heal our friend there, since the enemy is a flyer. I love having medic guns as a secondary weapon. I can't ever see myself making a robot that doesn't have at least one nano somewhere on it. Oops, sorry sir. Got in your way there. The turning is still a little bit curious, to say the least. Ah, darn, he has a nano friend there. That's going to be a lot of problems. Let's back off as quickly as we can. Heal our friend again, and since you have no allies with you, do a little bit of damage, even though we can't fire backwards too well. Oh, turning on this thing is still curious. I'm actually going to run. It's very cowardly, but if I stayed there, I would have died. Oh, nice shield generator. Would be nice if I used the maximum ranking guns, it must be said. I think that's what's going to kill me here. I just can't do enough damage, and the fact he actually had the disc shield module there, putting it to very good use. Not a bad first experience, even though we did die to the very, very well-equipped enemy there with the maximum ranking guns and the disc shield. Still did a fair bit of damage to him, though. Don't quite know why I tried to take him on, so I won't hold that against the robot. Although I think I need to talk about the speed again. Anyway, let's continue to the writing. Come on server, be quick this time. Well, that was quite a bit of fun. The weapons didn't clip in the slightest during that battle, and the speed was certainly pretty darn good, even if the turning takes a little bit of getting used to. In combat, therefore, I will say a 4, and in terms of style, I really like how this looks, and I'm going to give it a 5. So let's get into a second match, and see if my opinions change at all with a bit more experience. Second battle, let's see if this time we can be a little bit more intelligent about choosing our fights. Let's not battle the really tanky looking mech with the shield module and everything else. Rather, this time, let's stick with our Megabot. Let's try and be as safe as possible and pick on robots more akin to ourselves. A bit smaller. Is it only us going this way? I feel a little bit lonely, I'll admit that much. Suddenly very glad I have Nano, so I can at least act as a healer for the Megabot. Ooh, ow, that looks... That was rather painful. Aha! I'm a medic now! See? Arse heals are best heals. I've only got a few hits. Oh, I think one of his hovers may have been destroyed there. Oh, Tesseract there killing one of our flyers. Gentle turning. I do actually want to try and do some damage in a second, so I'm just turning around. Oh, hello, enemy incoming with Tesla. Let's knock them all out if we can. Oh, he blinked and missed. Need to face the enemy to actually do full damage. And yes, I just saw the plasma almost destroying us. Now, if we don't get hit for another 4 seconds, though, we will heal up. Just try and be a medic till then. There we are. We're fine. Although our controls just did bug out a little bit there. Oh, that no power noise is horrendous, isn't it? Why must it keep warning me? I understand, I've got no power. That plasma really hurt us though, but at least now we're back on our feet. Wheels. Enemy down there. Where did their Megabot go? I'm fairly certain we didn't get the kill on it yet. Oh, there it is. Hello. It's a very boxy Megabot. Like, one of my guns can peek over this. Yay, we did a little bit of damage. Uh-oh. That's going to hurt a lot. I think we're going to die here. Must be said. Oh, we did a lot of damage to him though, and falling down here is not the best thing that could have happened, as now we can't be hit by him, and he's being finished off. We even get the killing blow. No, our Megabot's been about a healer. Come on, move! I need to help! Try and knock out a weapon on the way in, and then turn around, just to secure victory here. Ah, screw it, let's do a bit more damage. I want to hurt more. And now we'll heal, so we can start moving a bit faster. There's 2 more enemies left after him though, so we still need to be a little bit vigilant. Stay as close as possible. So, we actually survived a full volley from a missile launcher directly in the face. That was pretty impressive. Excuse me, excuse me. Hello! Go for his last few guns. Oh, and I thought he was going to die second, but nope, apparently he died first. Now that was a good match, even securing us first place. That was very fun, and showed we are actually a little bit tankier than I originally thought, so credit where credit is due. One more match at least, let's see how we do there. Hopefully another one like this, and not so much like the first. Once more into battle. I think we're going to have 2 battles rather than just one, because honestly I'm having a lot of fun with this, even if the turning is still my main issue. And I think it's more of an issue with me just not being used to it at all than an actual issue with the bot itself. Oh goody, a Tesseract, which I completely missed there. A bit of gun clipping when firing like that, I've only just noticed, but nothing major. I wish I'd hit him just a little bit earlier then to actually stop his healing, but sadly he did get the full heal out. Enemy right behind us trying to sneak through. And there's their Megabot. Oh dear. I'm still going to help. I just took out one of the guns. Can I take out another gun before I die, or at least have to be forced back? Yeah, I took out 2 guns, but sadly he does have a medic. It's very rare, to be perfectly honest, not to see a medic though now in TDM with the fact you can have more than one weapon type. Well, I'm assuming his hover just went. See, I'm okay at aiming at very, very short range. Spot him for the team, and we're still being plasmid from somewhere. Hello, there we are. Oh, that looks painful. But it's okay, guys, it's a Tesseract. It's on half health, it can move perfectly fine. Just didn't want people to be worried. How on earth did that miss me? I mean, I'm not complaining, like, I'm just a little bit confused. Also, no idea how I just span out there, either. Megabot, let me catch up, I want to heal you. Hello there. Oh, missiles doing a number. Please don't fall into the... Come on, someone hit him before he gets in the crevice. Or perhaps he's just going to fall to the floor harmlessly. One of the two. I thought he was going to end up right there, stuck in there, and then no one would be able to hit him. It would have been horrendous. Not quite as good as last match, but somehow we did manage to get first place again, because we got quite a few assists, and of course healing is always very good for your end score. Not a bad set of games. Even the first game where we died, I was still pretty happy with it. So, one more game. Let's get our final opinions sorted. Final battle, and by the looks of things, we have no Megabots, so let's get right into it. I'm not quite sure where I'm actually going to be going, but apparently neither does anyone else, so am I leading the charge then? Then we're going down the ice path. Let's go down the awkward path then, guys. I'll just zoom ahead. This can only end well. I'm suddenly thinking that the disc shield module would actually be really good on this bot because of its ability to get into a good position very quickly. Is that just like pure Tesla? Nope, Tesla and rail. I was hoping it would stick out there, but sadly not. Try and take a few shots at the flyer in the background, but miss. Ah well, could have ended a lot worse for us. Knocked off a couple of his guns at least. Tesseracts certainly aren't as bad as they used to be currently. Or they aren't as good as they used to be, I should say. They aren't as bad to play against, perhaps is what I was trying to say there. Ow, there's someone else firing at me, and I got the kill regardless. Hurrah for that. Tesseract incoming. Or not. Now I do want to get back to the group though, because I could easily be ambushed here. Well, stopped him from healing to full at least. A little bit of server lag there, certainly not helping. Hello, will you be my friend? How am I being hit? Oh, I'm being hit by lag, damn it. Oh, that's great. That's helping. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Don't care. Killed. Look at that. Yeah, we're being hit by ghost damage. That's great. Which means I'm never going to auto-heal. Also, why aren't you actually healing me? Or are you? Because I am getting health back. I think he might be healing me, just no visuals happening. This is a very curious battle from a technical standpoint. Knocked off a couple of his guns, but not as many as I'd like. Go to heal mode, heal up a fan. Oh, wow, this is suddenly turned very, very bad for us. Yeah, there's a lot more of them than there were of us there. Oh, I didn't want to be killed by the flyer. I'd much rather be killed by the guy who actually chased me. You can make it! He's not going to make it. Quite pretty, though. So, that was the final battle, sadly ending in destruction. But I don't feel like I did too badly there, even if it was a little bit curious near the end with the invisible healing lasers and the ghost damage kind of half killing us. Despite the weirdness of that last battle, let's give our final opinions on the Not a Tank Mark II. In terms of handling, it's a very weird sensation. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but once you start getting used to it, it is a lot of fun, and certainly something which is enjoyable when you've been playing other robots like mechs and flyers, which don't have a similar style to them. In terms of tankiness, it is surprisingly tanky for its size, and its very open kind of layout in terms of where all the armor is placed, so that's pretty nice too. I didn't feel like it was being crippled overly quickly, and at no point did I feel like I died out of nowhere. It certainly gives you a fair bit of warning that you're getting close to death, and if you can respond to it, then well done there. In terms of style, definitely staying with the 5 out of 5, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And once all of the weapons are upgraded to the disintegrators and the constructors, I certainly feel like this is a very viable robot for 25k, perhaps with a little bit more armor here or there and a few changes just to make it a more permanent robot in the highest ranking. Either way, really enjoyed it. I'm going to be sticking with the 4 out of 5 for combat and the 5 out of 5 for style. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly shows that Robocraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. And of course, if you would like to see your robot in a future episode of Factory Fun, then please in the comments below leave your username, the robot's name, the ranking of the robot, and of course what type of robot is it, the movement types, the weapon types, all that kind of stuff, and perhaps any other information that might be important to be rated when looking at the bot. Things like anything special or unique that isn't really combat or movement. Is there something I should know before trying to rate it? Thank you for watching, and goodbye.